let's get into the day by day. Just kidding. I forgot to do the intro. This is going to be, I don't know, is this called Tinsel or something? I don't remember. It'll be in the title, but I'm using a mixed metal moment of matte bronze and matte silver. I have some things from my shop. It is the, I believe, shimmer foil bundle in matte bronze, matte silver, mixed metal. So pretty. And then I'm also using some underlays from Planet Hannah layered with some bougie boxes from my shop. And I think this turned out lovely AF. I wanted to use a kit that was a little bit more sophisticated Christmas this week because this was the week that one of my BFFs got married, and I felt so honored to be able to be there and wanted to have a kit that kind of matched that vibe. I did in my non-filming planner use a full-blown wedding kit. But yeah, I will probably do a flip through of that at the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get into the day by day. Okay, for real, for the day by day. But I forgot to actually put on, hold on. Forgot to put on hole protectors. So I'm going to have to do that at some point. But on Monday, I put in that I was super sick. I wasn't feeling well on Sunday. I just like felt off. We had like a game, well, girls' night because the boys were, I think at a concert. No, they were at a comedy thing. And I just felt like off, and I ate buffalo chicken dip, and this was the worst. So I felt super like nauseous, sick, yucky. So I'm going to put in that I was sick AF, and then I had the worst puke of my life, and y'all, like, it was literally horrible. It was so bad. It was bad. It was like, normally, I feel like there's like different kinds of people, like people who like don't want to puke and like will like hold on to that for forever, and then people who just like are like, okay, I have to go, or like people who don't want to puke and hold it in, people who just like randomly throw up, which I don't know that many people that do that. And then there's like people who are like, I am cognitive of the situation and I am like choosing to throw up, which is usually me. I'm like, okay, let's just go do this. Let's get it over with. I'm going to feel better. But this time I was like dragging my feet. So I was worried about that because I feel like my internal voice was like, no, like this is going to be really, really bad. And, you know, it was the worst puke ever. So don't recommend. Probably won't eat buffalo chicken dip for a while, but I ended up then just literally sleeping all day because I was just so ill that I just was like, okay, I must conk out and not wake up for a very long time. So I threw up a bunch, was literally crying, and then I literally slept all day because I could not deal with the world. I was just like, nah, don't want to do it. So I did sleep all day then. And then I woke up just and took a bath and relaxed and then went back to sleep because I was pooped from having such a horrible day. So we're going to go ahead and stick this in here for taking a bath. And I do have some like, it's like a light gray. I don't know. I feel like it matches more the matte silver than anything. But for just like chilling and taking a bath, I'm just going to use the little candle from here. I'm going to use this bath sticker. All of these are in font 2 from Planet Hannah. Hannah actually, so I make our like customs every week because it's like super easy for me to do. I need to teach her how to do it just so she could do it for like orders and make her life easy. But I'm going to be switching up the fonts next year, I think, like in my filming planner. Like, I think that this one would have looked really cute with one of her new fonts. The one that's like the lines, like with the like nothing in the, like it's like outlined kind of, but like not really sort of, you know what I'm talking about? It's a new one of the new ones. I think that would look really cute. So Tuesday I woke up really early because like I had stuff to do because I did not work at all the day prior. So I was like doing listings and emails and all of my Monday work because I literally just couldn't function like at all. to do that on that day. So I was, you know, up early and working. So I'm just going to use a work script. And then I think for my icon, I'm going to use the little pillow. Mostly because the clock is matte bronze and I want to like switch it up as much as possible. And then afterwards, I went to H-E-B with Bennett. I don't know why I went to H-E-B with Bennett. Why wasn't Bennett at school? Maybe he was sick too. Maybe he was sick. I don't really remember. This was only like a week and a half ago, but honestly, this feels like it was like 100 years ago. So apparently I went to H-E-B with Bennett. For whys, I don't remember, but we went to H-E-B. So I'm going to stick on that. I think I took the kids to school and Nick slept in because I was up so early and I was like, oh, might as well, you know, so I'm just going to do the little like grocery shopping scribbler, and then I'm going to do a Bennett script in the matte silver. Then afterwards, oh yeah, I went over to our neighbor's house because my father-in-law was over there doing like a project, like a woodworking project, and it looks so stinking good. I was just over at their house a couple days ago. My kids literally like just let themselves in to my neighbor's house. Like it's just like another house that's theirs apparently, and they like go into the refrigerator and make themselves at home. But my father-in-law was over there and Bennett wanted to say hi. I'm gonna do a like Christmas tree, and so we went over there and chit-chatted for a while and like looked at the project he was working on, and it was very, very cute. It's completely finished now and it looks so bomb. Then I went over to the Zaja's house because it was Christmas decorating day. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go because of how sick I was. But then I like felt better this day. So I went over to Hannah and Carissa's house. So I'm just going to put in with, I don't think I did a decorate. No. So I'm just going to do with H and C. And then we did decorate, did the do, and then we went to Cabo Bob's for lunch because it sounded fantastic. And Hannah texted me yesterday that it's their Taco Tuesday tradition now is to go to Cabo Bob's. It is so good. So I'm going to use a star again to switch it up because the fork and knife is the matte silver, and my custom multis are in both colors, but then I just did my like weekly like customs in matte silver versus having them in both because that seemed obnoxious. So I'm just going to try and change up the foils as much as I can. And then afterwards, we just went around and did some shopping. Chris was kind of over it. I feel like he was like wanting to go home. But that's what happens when you hang out with me and the Hannahs. We just, you know, go shopping. So we went to Barnes & Noble and we went to Wonko's, which is a board game shop, and we went to Dollar Tree, Target. We got a milkshake. It was a good time. It was a good time. So we're just going to use the little shopping bag from the Doodle sheet, and then I'm going to use the shopping script from my custom multi. So cute. Then Nick and I did get Longhorn and we watched Loki. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. I'm actually going to use a big little thing just because I have like a lot of space, if I'm being honest. And I'm going to use the TV, which just the large one just so happens to be in the matte bronze, which is perfect. So we watched Loki. I don't know if this was the last one. I think, yeah, it had to have been because I didn't watch Loki the next week. I think this is the last episode that we needed to watch. And we got Longhorn for dinner because I really wanted broccoli. And their broccoli, I don't know what it is, but it just slaps. And then I went to bed early. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in here. I've been going to bed so early, everyone. Like, I don't know if people are like, worried when they text me late and I don't respond, but I've been going to bed at like 9:30 because I've just been so exhausted. It's probably because my kids are waking up at like 6 or earlier. Lila was up at 5:30 this morning. I'm filming this, is it the day after I did the last spread? But yesterday she was up early, but then she went back to bed. And then like every day prior, Theo was up early. Theo was up early today, but not as early as Lila. And honestly, I'm just kind of over the whole situation and would really just appreciate it if my kids slept till like even like 6:45. 7 would be a godsend, you know. I'm not sure what I'm even looking for in here at this point. This is color number 84. I thought that there was like something. I guess I could do like the sweatshirt for going to bed early. I don't know. I thought that there was like those little slippers or something, but honestly, I'm probably just missing them. You know, that's just the way that it goes. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have a bed early that I am just going to cut. But yeah, I've been super tired. I've been going to bed at like 9:15. Sleep by like 9:30. It's been fab. Then on Wednesday, it was Girls' Day. We did do some shopping in the mornings. We did Hobby Lobby and the Dollar Tree because we were working on, we were making each other these like Christmas like painting things. Mine is still in mine that I made Hannah is still in my garage because we're waiting for it to dry, and it has officially dried, so that's kind of cool because it was like not drying for a while. And then we did get McDonald's because we really wanted to get the Happy Meal toys. We got Alice and Miguel, and it was great. So for that, I'm actually going to use a little Christmas sticker. I keep forgetting I have those. And I'm just going to use a fast food script. And then we did do our crafting, which took a while. Mine took a lot longer than Hannah's did. I feel like I was just like, I didn't really have a plan, honestly, going into it. So for crafting, I'm just going to use these string lights because both of our paintings things have string lights in them. So I have a little crafting script. And then if we move down to the second part of Wednesday, we did have lunch with my neighbors. We were going to go to this new, like, it's like, I don't know if it's Irish, like a pub kind of thing that opened up, but they are closed for lunch, which was very sad. So we ended up going to Juliet's, which I think I had Juliet's before, but they opened a new one. And, yeah, it was pretty good. They had bread, and then they had like oil with like garlic and herbs and stuff in it, and it was so good. It reminded me of like when I worked at this one Italian restaurant whenever I was like, I think it was from when I was probably like 18, 19 to like 20, like till I started Scroll Prince Co. I worked there a couple of months into Scroll Prince Co. And then that was the only job that I ever like walked out of. I always gave like over a month notice at places. But that place was emotionally exhausting and toxic. So I just said bye. I had actually already planned to leave. Like I gave them like a 6-month notice that I was moving to Texas. But one day I just had enough. And I bounced. And I don't regret it. But they had like the oil. Like I just miss like bread with like oil. And like with like the right herbs and stuff. But anyways. It was so good, though. I would go back just to get bread. I kind of want to go back and get, like, a salad and bread. No, that's the same color next to each other. I want to go back and get, like, a salad and bread because I think that that would be, like, the combo. But it was really good. And we were all very happy with our selections. Then for dinner, we did get Good Folks, which was delicioso. As per always, I really wanted a salad at this point, so it was perfect. Also a lot of matte silver, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then afterwards, we did play this game called Artisans of Splendid Vale, which is a campaign that we are working on with, sorry, I have to burp, with Tony and Nick, which was super fun. A little bit easier this time, I think, because we knew what we were doing. There's no cards in that game, but, well, there kind of is, sort of, but not really. But it's so fun. It's definitely my favorite out of all of the ones that we've played as far as, like, campaigns go. Well, no, I like My City better, but that's because it's, like, just very me. Then on Thursday, Nick and I needed to take packages, and I, like, worked a little in the morning. And then I did, well, we did go see the Marvels, which... yeah, it was, like, okay. Not my favorite, if I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to put this little, like, TV watching, even though I saw it at the movies, the Marvels. I thought it was kind of corny. But that's just me. And then before that, we did go to Bun Belly and did all of those errands. So for that, I'm going to just use... I kind of want to use green. I feel like it needs some green here. So we went on a little date, which was good. Spending time with my hubby. Afterwards, we did go to the Domain because we got an order that Nick's mom's necklace repair came in. And then we also went to Skims, which was really exciting because they opened a Skims workshop store thing. I don't really know. And Nick got a pair of, well, not a pair, a pack of the men's underwear, which was really fun because he's, like, super particular about, like, clothing, like, fits. And he really liked the, like, fabric of them. So that was very exciting because his current underwear that he really likes has been discontinued for, like, 3 years. Or maybe more, honestly. So we did that, and then we went to Nordstrom. We don't think we got anything at Nordstrom. We just, like, poked around. They have, like, this big display up of, what's it called? Like, Disney 100 stuff. So that was very cute. And then later on at night, I did take a bath, and I was reading Iron Flame and hanging out with Nick. So that is the setup on Thursday. And then I need a sip of a drink. I'm back on my chai life because I am, like, I'm depressed. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm trying. And the chai, it helps. I don't know what it is about it, but it really does help. It feels like home. And I don't really know what that means to me, but that's what it means to me. On Friday, I went to Target. Kids to school. Oh, I took the kids to school with Nick and we went to Target. I think we just needed to get, like, water, milk, bread, something, like, basic, chill, easy. So I'm just going to use the little Target bag from the Doodles. And I'm going to use the matte bronze because I feel like I haven't used as much of that. So I'm going to do Target. Probably should have did with Nick, but it's fine. And then this day I was, like, super anxious, which is, like, honestly the normal at this point. But, you know, I have talked about how I am on, like, medicines, on the meds, and I am going to be upping my dosage. I just am, like, at this point waiting for the perfect time, but, you know, it's in the plans because I'm not doing great. So anxious AF. And then I also just worked in my home office and did the do, which is honestly what I'm going to be doing after this. I've just been in a working mood. I was thinking about, like, maybe wrapping some presents today, but I don't know. I'm just, like, I'm not sold. I will decide later, though. And I might just end up doing, like, work because I've been, like, I've been really liking working in bed. I go through phases. I think that in the winter I like working in bed versus working at my desk. And I feel like, I think it's because I can keep my feet up. I don't know. I'm kind of losing it all the time. And then Friday was the day of Amanda's rehearsal, and I was very anxious, like, all week because of this, because I feel like I had a lot of, like, tasks, and the rehearsal definitely set my mind at ease. Also, where Amanda, like, had her rehearsal was a little spooky for me because I hate driving where it's at. But she was always like, oh, you need to just drive the back way. And I was like, I don't know what the back way is, but, like, I don't think it's going to be any better. Newsflash, the back way is 100 times better. There's, like, one spot. I think if the trees, all the leaves have fallen, I think I might have had a little bit more issues. But there's only, like, one spot that, like, spooked me out hard. It's, like, I think an 8-minute longer drive, but it was a lot less spooky. So that was nice. So we had her rehearsal dinner. I didn't stay for the dinner part because I wanted to get home before it got too dark and spooky. So I'm just going to put this candy cane in here. But yeah, it was not that stressful. I only messed up day of, like, once, but I don't think anybody besides, like, Amanda noticed. And she just, like, she was very chill for Amanda. Amanda, if you're watching this, you were very chill. I feel like Amanda's usually like me, where everything's just kind of like, you know? So it was very, very chill situation. So then Nick and I did watch this movie called Quiz Lady. It has Awkwafina in, and I love Awkwafina a lot. So I was down to watch it, and it was very cute. It reminded me of like early 2000s, 90s movie. I think because of like the premise, like, and it felt very like, I don't know, it felt very like, not the style of the movie, but like the theme of like, she has to go like onto this game show to like rescue her dog is like the main premise, which I feel like is kind of funny, but I really liked it. So we did watch Quiz Lady. Then Saturday was the day of Amanda's wedding. So basically she's having like a wedding and then a ceremony later. The wedding is all family, and then the ceremony is going to be like the ceremony was all family, and then the reception is going to be like everyone. I was there mostly as like a coordinator of sorts, I guess. I don't know. She asked me for help, and like, I'm not going to say no to Amanda because she would do anything for me. So on Saturday, I took the kids to my in-laws. Nick was gonna go with me, but we literally got like 2 minutes down the road and he's like, I have to poop. We have to turn around. Nick and his poop is like a whole different thing. So I was like, Nick, I'm just gonna take him because honestly, like, I don't got time for this. I am already stressed out about the day. So I took the kids over to my in-laws, and then I got Starbucks on the way home to calm my nerves, you know, and to get me hyped up for the day, because I didn't know how long that this was going to be, but I knew that it was going to be a long day, which it was actually a long day. It was, I'm not going to lie. So I did get Starbucks, and I did go to the good old Target to get the Starbucks, and then I walked around Target because that's my thing I like to do. I just like to do a lap and call it a day, not buy anything, but just walk around Target with my drink. They probably think that I'm going to steal something, but I am just walking around for my mental health. Then I had to get ready because I was going to a wedding, so I wanted to look like cute. And I thought I did actually look really cute. I bought like, she asked me like to wear, she used to wear like, show me like the colors of the situation. So I got like a navy dress from Abercrombie. It was so cute. I definitely will wear it again. It's very like holiday vibes, which I liked. And it fit really nice. It was super comfortable. It had pockets. 10 out of 10 recommend if you need a dress. I don't know if it came in other colors, but let me know. I feel like it was like 50-ish if I remember, or 70. I don't remember, but I definitely will wear it again. I felt almost like an elf princess because I waved my hair, because Hannah has been like, wave your hair, wave your hair, wave your hair. I don't know if it's like the best look on me. I prefer my hair like bigger curls. But I feel like for like D&D or something, I would definitely do the waves again. But very, very cute. So I had to get ready. So yeah, I'm just going to I'll use a Santa mug because I just love Santa. For getting ready, getting glam. And then I did, I had to go, I was all over the place. I went to the hotel Amanda was staying at, and it was basically like if she needs me to do anything, which she did not need me to do anything, but then her sister-in-law was like, oh, I need to do some stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just drive you back. If Amanda doesn't need me, I'll just drive you back to the house, and then I'll just go pick up the food right away, because that was one of my many duties, was going to pick up the food, because she had barbecue and sides coming from 3 different barbecue places. So I went to this place called Interstellar, which I have never been to, but I very much so want to go back. And first of all, I felt like the biggest a-hole in the entire world, because I didn't realize there was a to-go area. Like, you could walk in and get your to-go orders or catering orders, and I just, like, I was nice about it, but I just walked through the regular line. I was like, excuse me, of like 50 people. There's like 50 people in line for this barbecue. It was wacky, but it was really good. I would definitely go back, but I wouldn't go back on a weekend because that just looked kind of wild. So I picked up the barbecue. I had to wait there for a while because it wasn't ready yet, but they were like super, 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 super nice. And yeah, it smelled so good in that place. I was so hungry. So then I stopped afterwards and got a Happy Meal because I was starving. I think he wanted to know. And then I just put in that it was the wedding. So I think I'm going to use a bigger box for that because it was kind of like, you know, a big deal. So yeah, I was in charge of like a audio and like taking some pictures and making sure everyone was good and getting all the food and all the table set up. I did the napkins, I did the place settings, I did the I lit all the candles. I like was everyone's like, where does this go person. Overall, I feel like it went really good. The only thing that I forgot was the audio, because I was like inside and everyone like walked outside, and I forgot to turn the audio down for the officiant to start talking. So that was like, I mean, they probably got a lot of good pictures. It was only like maybe like a minute. I forgot to like turn down the audio, and they were just kind of like standing there, and I like sat down because I had to walk like around the house, and she like looked at me and like pointed down, and I was like, oh crap, sorry. But it was cute, and I was like very happy to be there since it was like an only family thing, and I felt honored to be asked to be there. So love that. I ended up leaving like basically after cake. I just was like, all right, I gotta go. I am tired and I want to be home. I got home at like 9, which wasn't even bad. Then on Sunday, I was so tired because I haven't been on my feet like that basically all day in like 100 years. So I was super, super tired. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'm just going to use this little like coffee looking thing. Okay. I'm like, where's Tired AF at? Here she is. And then I was just like hanging out with the kids. I'm going to stick that in here. I think I'm going to use, is that my phone? No. I feel like, oh, maybe it was. I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing phantom things. She's this bigger one because I can't find the littler one, but she's cute. Where did she go? Just do a little with kids script. And then I made sausage and cabbage soup, which I think only me and Theo really liked. Nick like just isn't like a big soup fan, but like Theo was like, oh my god, it was so good. And I was like, you're such a sweetie. So I made some soup, and then I also like packed some up for my in-laws because they came over later, and they usually take home like any leftovers because like my family's just not a big leftover family. I am. So I usually keep enough for me for like a day, and then no one else wants to eat leftovers. So I usually give my in-laws leftovers, and I gave them about half the soup because it was really good. I really like it. It's a recipe actually that Maggie of Crest Press gave me, and it's delicioso. Delicioso. So my in-laws came over, so I'm just going to use a little sweater icon. Honestly, my in-laws be really killing it recently with the support and love, so we love them. And then Nick and I just cuddled and watched Welcome to Plathville, which we haven't watched in a while, and we had a bunch of episodes, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but, and I even was like, Nick, do you want to know a spoiler? And he's like, no. And I don't know when it's going to come up in the show, but like, it's going to get crazy. So we watched Plathville and cuddled. So I'm just going to put in So I'm going to do Plathville just for like some variation with N. Okay, and then that, my friends, is the whole dang setup, and this is so cute. It's like annoying how cute it is. I think it's so pretty. I love this color scheme. It's just so, I don't know, it's very like warm and cozy while still being chic. Does that even make sense? I'm not quite sure. So let's go through what we have left. Boom, 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 boom. I have lots left actually. And then like the little freebie that's gonna go into the good old D-stash. D-stash this one single thing. And then as far as the foil bundle goes, I do have this and this as well as this. And then I also have the bougie, which I will save the bougie because they're like full sheets. You never know. But these I'm probably going to destash. I might use a couple of these deco bits throughout the spread, but I'm probably just going to destash the rest of the bundle. I do have some leftovers here, which I'll just put these in with future spreads. Probably going to destash these just because they just have a couple of things on the bottom. Actually, I might put those little like deco bits around. I think, I don't know if they really go. Actually, I'll just destash them. And then I don't think I'm using this foil color for the rest of the year, and I didn't really use any this year, so I probably will just destash these as well. So that is everything for this spread. I hope you liked it. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a wedding related or a white heart emoji down below. But that is everything. Thank you so much for watching and being here and doing the do. And I will talk to y'all in my next video.